Yes, 30 seconds in. What is up, people? Grubu Main. Ui nama is Cousin Roy. Willkommen zu Sprechen Talking Manchester. Oh my word. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another Talking Manchester episode with your boy, Cousin Roy, everybody's cousin and some people's uncles. So we've been off for a little bit because I didn't want to come online earlier before this because there was just too much rubbish, too much nonsense, too much spam, spin, media spin, company spin, whatever you want to call it, and it was just overwhelming. There has been too much news about who is going in and going out. Everybody's name from Ernesto Valverde to Laurent Blanc to Zidane to Mauricio Pochettino to Ernesto Valverde, Luis Enrique, Graham Potter, K. Rajagopal, K. Devan, Wan Jamak Wan Hassan, Mehmet Durakovic, and a plethora of other managers whose names were thrown inside there to manage Manchester United. Now, we all have our groups. We all have our little chat worlds where we all sharing articles and all that. And I got to be honest, man, I got sick of it. Which is why I posted in our page. You can go and check what I posted. I said, look, there's too much. A club like Manchester United, which is the biggest club in the world, when he loses his manager, it's seismic. It's not just a simple matter where you're gonna be, oh, that's okay, it's Queens Park Rangers or something. You lost the manager. No, man, we're talking close to a billion dollars. Share markets, prices dropping, housing prices, whatever, man. Cheshire prices probably went up, and when someone went and bullshitted and says Zinedine Zidane was going to move in there or Brendan Rodgers is going to move in there. So whoever made a deal there, I mean, for all you know, people were buying up rows and rows of houses, hoping Zidane bought one of the houses there. Unfortunately for them, now we have Ralf Rangnick. So many people were talking about Ralf Rangnick. Ernesto Valverde was close. Brendan Rodgers, please. Oh God, thank God we didn't get him. And the closest one they became to was Mauricio Pochettino. Why? Because his tenure in PSG is not working out. Fine. So probably was the worst kept secret that the only man who did not have a proper job was Ralf Rangnick. And he has been credited with being the guy who taught Pep, Klopp, Thomas, and I don't know, so many other guys how to play the current type of football, which is the high pressing football. So where was Ralf Ragnick all this while? Ralf Ragnick was in some cold ass place in Lokomotiv Moscow in Russia. My question is this, right? With all the news that's been going on or how this guy is so incredible, why is it that until now no one hired him? Why is it that club like Manchester United, who was in desperate need of a footballing director, of a club, whatever, club football director, coach, manager, and all that. We did not get this guy. He was freezing his nuts off in Moscow, and then now all of a sudden we lost our coach. We paid off Moscow. He just signed a contract in July or something last year, and now he's coming here on a 6 months contract. How much the contract is, I'm not sure. Is he at the club yet? No. Why? Because after England left Brexit, it's a bit harder to get the permit to come in, and because of his age. Here's the biggest problem though. He hasn't managed the club in a long time. Like really, we're talking years. And the only place he managed has been the Bundesliga. And he didn't win any title except I think it was Division 2 title or a cup or something. But the way all these media outlets are spreading this guy as being the next messiah and the superhero or the Superman who's going to come to Manchester United and save us, I'm just flabbergasted. I'll be honest. Before this guy came in, I didn't know who he was. I had no clue who this guy was. The homeboys were, sending articles here and there and all that. But I stopped reading after a while because some of the articles were quoting quotes from 2 years ago, and it was the same thing. You regurgitate the same thing, and then right at the bottom you got a line of code which makes no freaking sense. So the only guys who said he was coming close was Pochettino. Fabrizio Romano said Pochettino might be close, whatever. But because in PSG you don't want to leave a club halfway, so nobody was going to leave any of the clubs halfway. The only person who was most likely going to come to Manchester United was Ralf Ragnick. Best kept secret, worst kept secret, I do not know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. We're going to get all this in, what Ralphie is going to do, Superman Ralphie is going to save, how he's going to kill all the other teams, how he's going to outwit all his juniors. And in order to do that, please welcome home by Jinson. Jinson, what's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
What has been going on, bro? It has been, I have been sick, but after I've overcome my sickness, now I am wondering, Ralphie for 6 months.
I'm absolutely with you, man. I mean, the amount of rumors and all the possible managers, like you said, all multiple names being linked with the job, and suddenly this one man, Ralf Rangnick, um,
Sitting down there
sitting down there.
in Russia doing God knows what, and now he's supposed to come here and save the day. So the problem before he came in was apparently
Hmm.
he wanted too much. He wanted too much power. He wanted this. He wanted to. So what? So what happened to all that? What happened to
Hmm.
all the stories about? Oh, he wants more control. He wants more control. Now the only thing I'm hearing is only Ralphie is coming in
Hmm.
and with the same backroom stuff. So
And
Ralphie is
yeah,
known to be a guy who. Sorry, go ahead.
no, and the media is hyping him up like he's really some godlike figure, and I I have no idea. I don't want to get too excited as well regarding this man.
Yeah, if you think about it, so he said to right now our club is severely lacking in character. I think that's one thing you can say. So Raul style was playing that high pressing game. When you lose the ball, you get the ball quickly. By this point, everybody has probably seen that interview where he said, you lose the ball most 60%, 65%, 70% of
He came
Leipzig's
in with
goals a
all the
game,
numbers and all
10
the
seconds
statistics. Yeah.
moment I steal the ball, we scored
Mhm.
our goals within 10, 15 seconds, whatever the crap it is. So when I think about high pressing, high chasing, and all that, it remind me of tiki taka back Pep
Mhm.
playing that kind of football. Well, if you look at how Klopp is playing right now, Klopp I think prefers players who can follow a certain role. So okay, this player can play that role, that can play that role. He assembles his team that way. Tuchel is I think a little bit different because I feel his teams the way they assemble there's some flair. He's looking at individual flair. So the flair
Mhm.
players will come out, they will play according to the formation, and then we come up with a win. Um, Pep Guardiola, yeah, same thing, player, but flair as well. Actually, I think Pep's also a more flair guy. He
Yeah.
wants the
Pep
player
will
to bring up.
outpass you,
Yeah.
outpass you. They pass you to death.
So if the club is lacking character and football character is what we
Mhm.
need, I think Ralphie coming in, he can probably instill this character in the players that we are severely lacking at this point. If but my biggest question is this: so now we need a motivator to come in. We need someone who can come in and push the team, pump the team, give them some extra kick, give them extra faith that okay, look, I am the genius, I am the brains here, I'm the German thinker right here.
He's
You know what
the
I mean?
they call him the professor though.
Another professor,
Yeah, last time I
goodness.
thought Arsene Wenger was a professor.
We
Now
got professor
he,
here. We got that Ranieri professor. We got hundreds of professor. Let's call yourself the scientist. Okay, so the scientist is here, and now he's going to try and instill his football philosophy on these guys, world class players. Why can't they play before this? So just I think right now, Jinson, this thing is a question of character.
Mhm.
Character. So he's going to come in, maybe pumped, and try to motivate these clowns in order to play a certain way. Now, but this is the maybe the bigger issue. How long do you need to impart your knowledge to these current crop of players? And if you need to teach them a different style of play, that means you're talking about double sessions, extra sessions. Yo, this guy's already burnt out. What do you think?
And not to mention that I mean he is known to have the what they call it heavy metal style of football, even like how Jurgen Klopp wanted to play, right? So I mean, you look at it like you said, the players are burnt out, they're tired physically. I don't think so. They are ready as well. I mean, although I remember Solskjaer was saying that he wanted to prep them up physically, but with this godfather of what they call it gegen pressing, or that quick counter attack pressing. So the thing is, his team plays fast, proactive attacking football, and to instill that kind of new formation or new tactic, whichever he wants to play, it may take time, and I don't know whether 6 months will be enough for him as well.
If they come in and do extra training sessions, or maybe spend more time in the room trying to learn. Footballers don't learn by sitting down in the room. That's the more cerebral players like a Perlo, a Scholesy. They can read the game. Even Pogba for that matter.
Mhm.
But now, if he and we get to Pogba today, so now if he comes in, I feel that okay, the players will feel rejuvenated because suddenly they'll feel like okay, this is a guy who is being sold in such a way, and he's being brought up in such a way that he's the one who's going to come in and save us.
And
But
someone that is in control.
ah, and he got that strong character, but only for 6 months. So which is why I feel like this is what I think is going to happen, right? I think he's coming in on a 6 months basis, and then once the Champions League is over, we might go for Pochettino because the best fit for Zidane, the best fit for what you call this PSG,
Mhm.
it's actually Zidane. So
And
I think
apparently
right
they're
now,
talking to him, right?
sorry,
Apparently they're actually talking to him at the moment. So
who
there's the rumors. There's the rumors saying
yeah,
that, oh,
yeah,
they are
yeah.
possibly talking to him, and a lot lah.
Zidane.
Everything is rumors lah.
Hang on, let me type this on. Okay, so here's the thing. Now, this is what's going to happen. This is my prediction here. Pochettino is going to come in the summer. We are lining him up. Why? Because the way Poco needs players that are willing to do what he says. With Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi there, forget about it.
Mhm.
This ain't happening, bro. I'm better than you. You can go and get tossed. So these fellas are not
Mhm.
listening to him. They don't track back as much, but they are an incredible attacking force. It's nuclear. So he cannot manage this team well. They need a bigger ego. Right now, well, they lost what but they're kind of lucky. They're still doing okay. But
Mhm.
what I feel is next summer he's going to come here on a full-time basis because Zinedine Zidane is a battlefield in PSG. It's France, man. Il parle français. If
Mhm.
France, Zidane is in France. His wife can get her manicures and her croissants on a daily basis. What do you think of this, man? You think Pochettino will come next summer?
I have a feeling, and the thing is, there's also news that's saying that I like to call him Pochi, like it's too long his name, Pochi.
Poku, Pochi.
Pochi. So he apparently he doesn't. I mean, although he played in France, but he don't speak that much French. He decided to speak more English and Spanish actually. So that itself, I think, is also causing some issues. But if you look at it, the way he's managing PSG, I mean, it's one of the biggest club at the moment in the world, but he doesn't show like he's a happy person, over there. He doesn't show that. So I don't think so. He's going to last very long. And if he's going to come to MU, I don't know. If you look at it, with Ralph setting up the team and the way how Pochettino plays as well, he he is also a very high pressing game. He likes to play the energetic game. If you see that his Tottenham team, right, they play a high pressing game as well. So this could be actually something good, if Ralph can actually impart and sort of like set the whole thing for him, and Pochettino can come in and you know continue on with what he's doing, while Ralph will take on the consultation role, which I don't know what the heck is that.
If
So
if it's not Pochettino, it might be Ten Hag. Ten Hag. I think a good money offer after the
mhm,
season is over there, and I see how they do in league as Champions League as
mhm,
well. He might come too. I think the Manchester United fan base is divided. They do not know whether they want Pochettino. Some of the I've seen the older fans like Pochettino. I think
mhm,
because they followed him in Spurs better, and they want someone with English Premier League experience.
mhm,
Whereas, and he did do well in Spurs until a certain point, lah, which happens, and then it's not his fault again. It was like a similar situation that happened with Oli, where the
mhm,
players in Tottenham Hotspurs didn't step it up. So now, if you bring Ten Hag fresh, maybe he comes in. I don't know what his ideas are. I cannot sit down here and lie that I know much about his football philosophy.
mhm.
But they didn't tie him in with Ragnick, so I don't know. He's not Gegenpress. I don't know what press it is. Maybe it's a coffee press. But you know, so it's the fan base is divided now 50-50. But if you look into the future, I feel the club is lining up Pochettino. I think most likely at this point in time, they're lining him up to come in next summer
It
because
looks
Ralphie won't be a
Yeah,
man.
it looks really like that's coming in, because even the transfer rumor mills, I think even the hierarchy, the MU's hierarchy, right, I mean the higher ups, they kind of like Pochettino, partially is because of his style of play, and as well as his English speaking. So
That'll be easier. So, hey guys, if anybody's tuning in, let me know what you think, man. So we kind of lining up with maybe Pochettino coming and taking over on a full time basis. But as far as Ralphie coming in at this point, we're not too sure whether he will actually make a quick difference against Chelsea. So now let's quickly move on to this. Very important. Now, will or will not this backroom staff stay? If Kieran McKenna is not liked there, Carrick has not proved himself anywhere. Fletcher also has not proved himself anywhere. Ralphie probably needs them because they have the know-how, they know the club, and they know the players. So he'll be picking their brain to get information from them. But I think it'll be like talking not to an empty vessel, but a quarter full vessel. Why? Because these fellas, experience-wise, they haven't filled the tin up. It's just they are in continuing to be in their comfort zone. Nobody's been challenged. Yes, that one guy, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I don't care for this Manchester United backroom staff name except Phelan. The one guy who career got cut short and then he came and then he learned and became a genius and came. Nobody's going to listen to him because he's too young. Kieran McKenna, same thing. So now if all these things have not been working up to this point and them these fellas still in their comfort zone, go get out. Go
Yep.
and go to a League One club like Rooney to a derby. Go to like Oldham or whatever, like Lampard. Go and fail. Take your strategy now
Earn
and
your stripes, literally.
earn your
Earn your
stripe.
stripes. Yeah.
Use that strategy to bring up players who are not superstars. So
Learn
now
learn to be like Ralph. He didn't
going to
even
be like
manage any
Ralph.
big team.
I like to be like Ralph. No, sorry, that's Michael Jordan trademark. But learn to be like Ralph. Go and learn that experience or whatever it is, and go to other clubs. Use that knowledge that you have learned to try and impress on youngsters. Try to impress on people who are not really really good, who have that full talent skill like the guys in our team. Then see, come back when you're 41. Come back when you're 42, bro. You got
Yep.
good CV, good One Piece, love it. Good
Yes.
CV, good resume. When you come back after that experience, you'll be killer. Michael Carrick also needs to get out. Bro, you've already started at Manchester United. You need to humble yourself and get out. Same with Darren Fletcher. Now, if all that happens, Ragnick won't have a backroom staff.
Hmm.
Who do you think if we get rid of the entire backroom staff, right? Ragnick doesn't have a crew.
Hmm.
We kind of screwed, isn't it? You think about it.
I have a feeling he does have in mind some crew that he wants, he to be able to carry out whatever he wants to do with the team as well. He may actually retain maybe one or two of the stuff, like you say, to keep that continuity and also to keep that connection with the players. Maybe someone who knows the players well enough, so it can be like last time how when Hal came and then he got Giggs to be next to him. So Giggs was the intermediary because he was the guy that knows the player well. So that could be an option. I think even David Moyes also, when he came in, everyone was complaining that he kicked out all the old stuff and then he just brought in all his stuff. But he got in Phil Neville, which was his stuff, but and also an ex-United player. I wouldn't say a well respected, but he is quite okay. He's part of that, the class of '92, the kind of thing. But you see how that happens right after that. He kind of screwed up everything. So I don't think Ralph will want to do that as well. He may want to retain maybe one or two. I think even Matthew was saying, well, maybe we
No,
can keep Carrick.
Matthew
Yeah.
say he bring his own coaching team, but does he have a
Mhm.
coaching team? He has been out of coaching for so long. So the rest sure need to leave. Maybe Carrick made to say. So like you and Junson have the same thing. See, if he keeps Carrick, he'll be assistant coach,
Mhm.
and then he'll be handling the training most likely. Mike Phelan, Carrick, Fletcher, they'll probably be handling training.
Yeah, I don't think
Kieran
Mike
McKenna.
Phelan will be staying.
So sorry,
I don't think Mike Phelan will be staying. I mean,
my friend.
yeah, because I think that the last 2 days there's a lot of rumblings about Mike Phelan and Kieran McKenna, but until Ralph steps in, we would not know who he wants to bring. Let's see what the professor have to say, lah.
Right. So he doesn't have a backroom staff. He'll most likely keep Carrick and guys like Kieran McKenna and all that with strategy. They probably need to tell him and explain to him what it is they learn because he probably doesn't know shit or what this guy is up to or how his methods are, his methodologies, and what kind of strategy, tactics he's teaching the players. So I really want to know. I don't think he has a team. I haven't read anywhere about him coming in with a team. All I'm hearing is he cannot come
Yeah, I
in
mean,
by
correct.
tomorrow
If you listen
because
to like
visa.
yeah, if you listen to like Mourinho, you look at Louis Van Gaal, when every time they come, they usually have that few crew members that will come in
Mm.
together with them. I think Mourinho was what's that guy's name? This Rui Faria, is it Rui Faria? His assistant, the one that left halfway, and then that's where he got what you call who was it Carrick to come in as well. That's when he came in and become the assistant and so on. And Kieran McKenna, he promoted him. So um,
So these are guys who are still managing. So that's
yeah,
why I'm wondering if anybody knows, any of you watching knows whether he has a crew. Let me know in the comments. But moving on from that, the second part of
mm,
this is what if then they suddenly start doing well? What if suddenly if Ralphie comes in and then suddenly we play well and then we finish third place? I feel the club better have some freaking sense and don't be dumb shits and say, oh man, he did well. Let's give him full time contract. Find somebody better. Find somebody who can come in and like in these six
Stick to
months
the
talk to
plan.
Ralphie.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to Ralphie. Ralphie, get the backroom staff whoever you want number one. Keep whoever you want number two. And which manager you think you can work with. So the managers that they are talking to behind the scene, Ten Hag, Pochettino, ask them, will you be willing? I think those two guys will be willing because they don't seem that arrogant type like a Jose
Hmm.
or a Zidane or a Carlo. You know, they wouldn't mind getting a little bit of help from Ralphie. And if the club say you please listen to him, if you're throwing 10 million pounds, 8 million pounds in front of a Pochettino, well, Pochettino probably used to that money. In front of ten Hag, he's gonna take it. You're not gonna say no.
Hmm.
No way you're gonna say no. So what do you think, man? If you do well, how?
Well, if you do well, I mean, good for us, like good for us, and if you do well, it's a good foundation as well. Whoever that's going to come in after him, if the MU hierarchy don't go on a crazy streak like how they did with Oli as well, um, then if they stick to what they have, stick to the same strategy, if they stick to that plan of keeping Ralph for 6 months as the interim head coach or interim manager, and get in whoever they have so-called plan, either Pochettino or Ten Hag, then that could actually create a good continuity. But if you're going to go and throw everything out the window and just continue with Ralph, then I don't know what's going to happen after that. I really don't know what's going to happen after
I'll
that.
be worried if that happened. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I
If
really
that
don't know what's
happen,
going to happen.
I'll be quite worried. So now, moving on to the next thing. The first damn thing Ralphie should do, and I don't give a toss what anyone says. If you all agree with me that Maguire shouldn't be the captain, I know I'm being cheap lah, but I have to lah. I have to keep reminding. Please hit a like or share or something lah, guys. Help me out.
Or
Let me,
drop a
I'm trying to
comment
be.
as well. Drop a
Or drop a
comment
comment.
here.
Let me know whether you agree, because I'm trying to be a world superstar here. The world ain't ready for me.
And on a far fetch, if you think Maguire should not be captain, please subscribe to us.
Yeah. Exactly. Look, man, if y'all think that's right, I should have thought of that. Nice one. If y'all think Harry Maguire shouldn't be the captain, y'all think I should finally figure out where the hell I should keep this mic the best spot. Let me know in the comment section, guys. I would really
just,
appreciate it if you're
just,
trying to
just
be
like just like Maguire.
exactly.
No
You're
idea where to be.
trying to be world superstars here, man. Trying to be
Mhm.
social media stars over here, baby. We need your help. So now, first order of thing, Ten Hag, please, oh my god, please change the captain. I feel he will be strong enough because he does
Mhm.
not have any attachment to any player. Like this guy is the right guy to come in because guys like Maguire who need a slap will get a slap. Who needs to prove themselves again? Everybody.
Mhm.
So now everybody gets a fresh start. Everybody gets to
Get a
to
clean
to
slate.
get a
Yeah.
clean slate to prove themselves. He won't be there in Chelsea, but I'm sure he'll be watching. I think he has been listening to the murmurs, to the hate, to the complaints, and the first thing he needs to do is change the captaincy, please.
Mhm.
I want to bring up here something that maybe some of you may have been aware of, but some of you may not have been aware of. Um, Harry Maguire, after he got that red card against Wolves,
Uh,
he actually
yeah.
went out and
Watford. You mean.
he went out and sorry,
Watford.
Watford,
Watford.
sorry, he actually went out and had dinner. So this is an article from the Mail, and after he got that red card, few hours later, he went out to a restaurant in Sheffield to have dinner. And then he went and partied. He had a few drinks. He posed and took pictures with staff in the restaurant. This is his sister, which I will come to, is the one who got him in trouble. This is the same sister who actually had that drama in Greece. And then he had to go to jail, sit down in the lockup. They had all the issues with the dirty cops. This is the dad celebrating with the cheers, mate. There you go. His sister Daisy shared the story. Maguire celebrating their father's birthday. It's a group enjoying drinks, drenching. It's a plush restaurant, by the way. So you have just screwed up terribly. There, cupped his ears. He needs a slap here with this cupped ears bullshit. Now, this guy, you guys need to understand. Players are trained to talk in the media. So whenever before they talk in the media, they always get stoic and they have the answers ready, not to be controversial. You're a freaking Manchester United club captain. You went out for dinner in a plush restaurant. Your ugly ass sister is sharing all this shit on Instagram. Your dad is getting toasted while the club is fucked. Sorry for cursing, but this is ridiculous, man. Like any interview I've seen so far, any interview y'all are seeing where Maguire looks steady, like he's a steady guy. Bullshit. How can you have the gall? Your manager is going to lose his job, and you're going out to a plush restaurant to have dinner.
Plus,
What
you
what what
just
the
got a
fuck?
freaking red card.
What happened to takeaway? What happened to takeaway?
What happened to
Did,
low profile?
what happened to low profile? You come on. the, these guys are not playing for the club, bro. These guys are there. They made it in Manchester United, 90 million, the most expensive fuckhouse defender in the world, in the English Premier League. Most expensive defender in the English Premier League. I came from Sheffield. I was shit. I went to, don't know, Hull or whatever the fuck. I screwed up. Went to Leicester. I won a title. And then Manchester United came for me. Mama, I made it. I don't need to give a shit about club loyalty and bleeding red and all that. This guy does not have a shit inch of freaking Manchester bleeding in him. He made his manager almost cry. Manager was lost. Did somebody say that? They lost faith in the second half. To say something like that means your brain is not there, lah. And if after all that pressure, you go and play against fucking Gibraltar, fucking San Marino, and Albania, and score a goal, and you want people to look at you and listen to you, yo, we can. The fan base is more right now. The fan base is very important. I don't give a shit what anyone says about club and all that. The fan base is the most important thing now because the club management don't know what the fuck they are doing. So we want him not to be the captain. I want it to just be with De Gea. What do you think?
De Gea, I mean, he's there by merit because he's been there for so long. I mean, he's so considered one of the seniors as well, and I'm pretty sure he's also one of the leaders in the dressing room. I mean, you look at how his reaction towards all the last few games, and you see how he was again. I mean, I think I was saying this as well a few times already. He's showing that he is really concerned about the team. He was screaming, he was shouting, and he said, "This is not acceptable. This is disappointing," and he never party after that.
Yeah.
Okay. He kept it low profile. He just went home. Okay.
You see, Roy Keane admitted that after a game, he'll go and have a pint. Sometimes
Mhm.
he'll have a pint until 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. But he goes and has a pint, and that was before the social media age. If social media were prevalent, excuse me, prevalent now, Roy Keane won't be going out and having freaking dinners in the club. Scholesy going and having dinners, maybe Beckham. But nobody else would. You think Rio and Vidic are going to go have dinner and let your stupid ass sister let I got
Celebrate at
to
home lah. Correct
I
or
got
not?
to show you this the sister's Instagram, man. I'm going to say it once and then after I'll let it go. But I hope you all don't mind. I hope you all don't hate me. But guys, this is Death Maguire Daisy Maguire. I want you all. Okay, let's have a look at the face. Okay, whatever. Let's have a look at the face. Okay. Y'all, I know I'll be called a male chauvinist or whatever nonsense. So you all rate her however you all want to rate her. Okay, I'm going to play a little bit safe here, although I don't rate her as being exceptionally beautiful. She's not a model-looking girl and all that. So these are one of the girls. These are the typical English British girl who's trying to be social media star by jumping on their brother's high profile, right? And to be absolutely dumber than a bucket of shrimp, to share a picture after your brother got a red card, got sent off, the team lost 4-1, and the manager is about to lose a job, show that you don't have a brain. You absolutely do not have a brain. This entire family does not have a brain. They are all enjoying themselves, that they are super famous now. The brother is the captain of Manchester United, can go holiday in Greece, screw up there, God
Influencer
knows.
like influencer.
Influencers. Look, I mean, okay, you're not 10 out of 10, but these are the look, British girls are all like that. What they got the newspaper page 3, all the hot models and all that. That's their culture, is fine. But how stupid can you be? How can you, as the elder brother, you're almost 30, 27, 20, not tell your sister you need to be ha- Daisy, we
Just
need to be
yeah,
smart about
just
this.
keep it low a little bit.
I had
You
a
know,
shit game.
shit
I'm going to
game.
I'm going to get harassed by a lot of people. My manager might lose his job. I need to show some solidarity. I know it's dad's birthday today, but I had a bad game today. Just don't give a shit. And then you go and post it. You go and post it on Instagram. Yo, these people don't have brains, bro. They are lost. They are living in a world, in a different world where they don't care, lah.
They're living in the heavens,
They don't
like the
care.
gods.
They do not give a shit about the club. They're getting paid top dollar. They're having a good time. They're world famous. So why give a shit, right? Let's go and have a tipple. Let's go and have a drink. I think she removed the post after a while. She got this one. So
I think yeah, she got harassed. Definitely. I mean, with the British media coming in with like that, and with that article coming out, I don't know where Maguire is gonna hide his face. I mean, thank God he's not gonna be playing tomorrow, but this
no
is
man,
just
look
not right, lah. It's just not right.
looks wise. She looks like a brother. So yeah. So please change the goddamn captain. Let me know who you all think should be the captain. Matthew wants De Gea, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think De Gea should be the cup captain now, hands down, because Bruno is too tired.
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo, he cannot suddenly just come in now and then just suddenly come in and then just start leading and feel like he can be the guy take over. Cannot change the freaking captain, give it to De Gea or
I
the only
mean,
other.
moreover, if you look at it in the previous seasons as well, when Ashley Young was the captain, and then when he got injured, then he stepped out. De Gea came in and stepped up and become the captain. Most of the time, he's almost like the vice captain or the alternative captain if all the other captains are not around. So he deserved to be the captain. I feel,
Yeah. So
and based on
let's hope
his
they yeah.
based on his seniority, based on his passion for the club actually, and he's 10 years with United, and I think he deserves to be the captain at least
Yeah.
for this time around.
So now let's talk about Chelsea a little bit. Now
Mhm.
Chelsea absolutely they smash Juventus, bro. And we are missing Maggie, right? This
We are
weekend.
missing him.
Oh, because Chelsea is smashing Juventus 4-0 or 4-1 the other day. I
Hmm.
watched the entire game.
Hmm.
Unbelievable, guy. This so when we come to the lineup later, I'll tell you why I put the lineup inside. So, dude, okay, Chelsea is looking sick. Like, oh, you smashing Juve? Just like that at home? These guys are playing some 3-4-2-1 weird ass formation that
Hmm.
seems to be because Reece James and the other fella Chilwell are able to come back quite well. Now they're playing more like wing backs.
And they
And
have Pulisic playing up front. Huh?
a midfielder playing up front. How you like that? How you like them apples? It's like these guys seem to have figured out a good pattern, and because they had those several wins in a row and convincing wins, damn, we are screwed. What do you think? How do you think we're going to play without this Maggie in against Chelsea?
I mean, I'm looking at this Chelsea lineup against Juventus, right? Um, if you tell me about this, I mean, one season ago with Lampard, then I will still say, no, okay lah, there's still a chance. But with Thomas Tuchel's here, I mean Thomas Tuchel on the helm, and with how they are playing, in the last few games, especially this season, I don't think so. We stand a chance. I'm actually very worried. I'm
Okay,
actually
let's
more
bring
worried
the
against. More worried against Chelsea at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen.
let's bring the lineup up. Let's get into it then straight away. So, guys, I had a lineup that I put up on the website. Y'all can go and check it out. It was a
Mhm.
4-2-3-1 formation because I felt that at this point in time, how he played the other day against Villarreal, he most likely might stick to the same thing. The reason why, hang on, I'll bring that in a sec. The reason why I felt he would stick to the same way is because he doesn't have any courage to change it, guys. I don't think I'm going to bring it up here real quick. I don't think Carrick has the here. This is the one. So this is my formation, and I tell you, and this is what I did. Now look at how crappy and rough it is. Now I'm going to show you what Junsen prepared. Bring it in, bro. I'll bring it in. Boom! Cold blooded. Can work, ah. Now, let's run it down. They here 100%. We have to play with Lindelof and
Bailly.
Bailly in the middle because stupid Maggie got the red card.
Party
Now
too hard. Party too hard.
fighting too hard with Daisy. So if you look at the back four, who else would it be? Let me know in the comments. Like, yeah, Matthew, I hear you. Seem like some of the players aren't playing for the club, rather just for the high salary. Yeah, correct. That is 100% right now, Maggie. So it's good to see Maggie out and see how Carrick lines up without the main defender at the back. It would be Bailly, and I hope it's not too rash. Lindelof is shit. He's not on form. He's not feeling it. I am a little bit worried. What
I
do you
am
think about
actually
the back four?
I am actually very worried. Bailly hasn't been on form, and I mean he haven't even have enough match time
Mm.
this season. And in the last round, We saw what happened to him. He was okay, but he scored that own goal, and he was all. I mean, he was all over the place, not in a good way. And looking at it now, and Lindelof and Bailly haven't been playing together very often, so I don't know whether that understanding and that chemistry is going to be there. I don't know how Kerry is going to solve this problem. He may even play three, because I know Phil Jones actually followed them to Villarreal, to Spain. I don't know
Mm.
what is it for, why he followed. Maybe he was just there to, to warm up a bit, to get back into that team environment, the traveling environment and so on. I have no idea why he's with them, but most likely he's going to bring him in for this match as a substitute. So in the event if our glassman Bailly got injured, then most likely Jones will be coming in. So
Mm.
that's what I think the whole defense going to be, and that's going to be very worrying for me, especially with how Chelsea tore Juventus apart. I don't know how we are going to be able to cope with
A lot of
their
energy there.
yep.
Now, Fred and McTominay had to be in the midfield. The reason is because Fred and McTominay play very defensive. And they're going to play defensive the whole time. Have to. No other
Mhm.
choice because the Chelsea team that I'll bring up in a little bit is just incredible. They are way too strong, way too fast. So I think it's a no. If at all Tommy is not feeling well, I think it'll be Matic in the middle. And
Mhm.
but Fred, I think most likely 100% play. What do you think?
To be honest, I really hope McTominay is fit, because I don't want Matic to be in there, simply because he's not fast enough to
That's
compete
true.
against that Chelsea lineup. I mean, again, look at that Chelsea lineup. You have Nkante, Jorginho, then you have Chilwell and James coming up as wing backs. Then you have, if he's going to play the same tactic again, now you have Hakim Ziyech playing in front there. I mean, it's going to be a very fluid front line, exactly like how Man City play against us. And I think Thomas Tuchel, most likely he will be watching that Man City game and studying how they actually tore this United team apart. And there's a high chance he's going to be doing that as well.
Yeah. So hang on, let me just move this out then. Yes. So how do you get that? Yeah. So I think we Matic is a bit too slow. These guys probably run rings around. So if anyone of these out, oh my god, we're in trouble. Then
But
up front, no, go
mm,
ahead.
okay, I mean we talk about the whole the whole lineup first.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
then I
So
want to share something that I observed during the Villarreal game.
all right. So up front, the reason why I went with Fernandez, Rashford, because Fernandez has to be there because if not, no one's going to create anything. And I did not want to go with Sancho on the right. Why? Because the past few games defensively he's been terrible. He has not lived up to his defensive duties, more of attacker, and I think he needs more time. Too bad we lost the FA Cup. Now I wish FA Cup was here. He could have had more game time. Sorry, League Cup, League Cup. He
League
could have
Cup.
had more game time. FA Cup, yeah, he still has a chance. So very disappointing. So he cannot play defense. They will run rings around Sancho, and he's not reliable to do the defense. Rashford is the Ferguson way. If any of you all know that Twitter thing, Rashford is the Ferguson way. That clip has been going viral lately. It's been the one where he went and checked one of those homeboys, boom, check, and then the referee just gave it a foul. That's what's up.
Mhm.
That's that energy. That's that toughness. That's the arrogance. Like, fuck you. You just mass space. You don't come
This
in mass
is
space.
Manchester United.
You know what I mean? So Rashford on the right will be able to contain guys like Reece James. So that's why I put Rashford in for the defense. Fernandez always say, Van der Beek, please play this boy. Because Martial might not do defensive enough. He knows Martial positioning sense, I think is actually quite good. I know a lot of people banging, but I think positioning sense is pretty good. But Martial on the left won't do enough defensive duty or tackling and all that. Be off. Homeboy here is the shit. Homeboy here will be the best defender, good midfielder, good moving, and give him a chance. Let him play big game.
And
Let the boy
yeah,
play a big game.
against Watford, he showed what he can do, and he was pressing like nobody's
Non-stop.
business,
Non-stop.
non-stop. Yep.
Ran his ass off. And you can see he doesn't have the lungs. So
Hmm.
don't stop him. Play him
Hmm.
again. Don't stop this boy. He's not sick. He's 20 something, man. Get his ass in there. Let him. He will run. Like how they say, why some of you not running like Evra said, whoever said that explains it until they are keen, I think, until their lungs are burning dead. Some of them saying that they could still run a marathon after they finish the game. So homeboy will do that. That's why I felt Ronaldo's up front.
Hmm.
Yeah. So now you can say whatever you wanted to say.
Ronaldo is being Ronaldo. But okay, what I noticed today about the Villarreal game, but with this lineup, I think how Carrick actually plays the day Villarreal game, right? If you notice, he actually pushed Fred to the left when they are actually defending. Okay, when they lost the ball, the formation was something like that. I mean, of course, with the current players over here, I can do much. He actually reverted to a 4-4-2.
Yeah,
Okay, he
they
actually
did.
reverted to a 4-4-2 with Fred on the left because Fred
Mm,
naturally is a left footer,
mm.
and we noticed that the Ronaldo goal, it was Fred that was pressing. Okay, it was Fred that was pressing, and the Villarreal defender got caught, and Ronaldo was of course over there waiting already. So when Fred got the ball, he pressed. The guy lost the ball. Ronaldo straight lob scored the goal. Even the second goal, it was also Fred as well. If you notice, he was the one harassing. He was actually all over the pitch. He was all over the pitch, and that is something I want to see. And by pushing him to the left, and then with McTominay in the center, um, of course this one will be Van der Beek. Okay, but with these two at the back, they have the discipline and the tactical know-how to hold properly with the discipline. Then with Fernandez on the right, he's able to still do this crossing and the supply to either Rashford or Ronaldo, or they can even swap. Okay, Fernandez can even come here, and Rashford can cause damage on the right. So this, if we're gonna see the same thing like how Carrick did against Villarreal, I don't see why we can't stop Chelsea. This could be actually also another tactical play that Carrick can actually try to overcome against Thomas Tuchel.
Oh, yeah, you were right. They started in a 4-2-3-1, but when they were dropping, they played 4-4-2, and then at a certain point, they went to 4-3-3 when one of the opponents when one of the opponents had the ball. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. Yeah, you
Yeah.
were right, man. Nice. That's some good shit. I remember
Mhm.
somebody was mentioning this also because
Yeah.
I can't break down the games as well. Maybe some of you can. That's why I like you all. Let me know in the comments. But
Mhm.
this is good shit, man. So if he plays the same thing, do you- I think we got quite a steady lineup with whoever's there, lah,
Mhm. Mhm.
right?
With whoever there's there, exactly.
Whoever's there. What do you think of Teles instead of Shaw?
I think because Teles, he's more suitable for the continental game. I always realize he's not too physical. That's the only thing that is his weakness. I would say actually in the Premier League. If he toughens up, I think Teles would be actually as good as Shaw actually if he wants to, because that guy got a killer left foot, man.
See, this is the
He's
team. Sorry, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I
his
think.
his crosses, his set
Mm.
plays is spot on.
And
And
reason I brought that up was because this is the team that lined up against Juventus. They smashed them. Thiago Silva somehow playing well because these two guys, Rudiger is incredible, guys.
mhm,
Like if you don't have Rudiger in your fantasy, you all better take him. That guy's incredible. He's not going to sign a contract. I don't think he wants to sign an extension in Chelsea. So Barcelona are looking at him. So this guy Homeboy has got something to prove. Go on a free, you get a higher salary. So great, great. Rudiger great, Silva great, Chaloba. Yeah, okay, whatever. He's not really the main starter.
mhm.
This is incredible. Reece James is incredible.
Yeah,
That
this
shot
season that guy.
that goal against Juventus, right? It was so sweet when he shot the ball, right? The ball wasn't even spinning. That means he got it right in that super sweet spot there. This
Mhm,
hammered it. It was incredible. So on form, Reece James on form, Bell Chilwell, Kante is crazy. So you got 1, 2, 3 here in the midfield that has to go up against our guys. Hang on, let me get a different against our guys here on top here. So as you guys can see, if you are playing on the left, right? So that's why I say Rashford here will be good. He can handle Reece James. Okay.
and he got
Let
the
me
speed
see.
to actually track back as well.
Yeah, let me see if we can get a
Mhm,
nicer view. Nah, not really. This is the only one. Okay, I apologize. I'm getting used to it. So that's why Rashford can cover Reece James on this side. On the left, Van der Beek would most likely be able to cover Chilwell because Chilwell keeps coming in and putting crosses. If I'm going to rely on Van Bissaka, I can. Damn good. He's going to give him a hard time getting their left-footed crosses in. But if he goes in, Bailly can get the header. Lindelof, no, I'm not really sure. I'm worried. So Shaw has to be the one that's going to track back, which means he's not going to come down as much, which is good. So he can cover Chilwell and Rudiger. Because Rudiger's scoring goals, man. Not just
mm.
headed goals. He's
And
coming out around the top. Go ahead.
he's very physical. He's
Damn,
very
man.
physical.
Homeboy's the
If you
shit,
got
right?
Rudiger, yeah. And
Yeah.
Silva is like Ronaldo, man. The guy is not aging at all. He's like 37 and he's still playing that block against Juventus. Wow.
Crazy. So
And
Mendy
yeah,
is also doing well. He's all
very
right.
well. Yeah, he's doing actually very well, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So if you look at this team versus this team, I don't really know how to put it side by side. I can't, guys. Oh, there
There
you
you
go,
go.
full screen.
There you go. Yeah.
So with this is the team we're looking at. I hope we play like this. I hope Tommy is feeling good. I think Fred, if they give him something to do, he will do what he's told to do. If the other players are not doing what they're told to do, he cannot compliment him. They'll be screwed up. So this is what we're looking at. This is our lineup. Please let us know what you think, man. I'm very very curious. Some of you not letting me know what you all think. So that's a foul. Yellow card for you all.
Yellow
Michelle, let
card,
me
man.
know. Yellow card for you all. Let me show. Let me think. Matthew said,
Never share this. Then you just click like it's okay.
share. Hey, please, we're trying to hit like 200 subscribers, likes, followers. I would appreciate it. Now with the same players, I'll go for 4-3-3 with Donny, Tommy, and Fred in midfield. Okay, okay. Then Ronaldo, Bruno, Rashford rotating front three. Okay, okay, that could work. Okay, okay. That's yeah.
I mean,
Did you
we
mention
can
this?
yeah we can actually play the same way how City play against us. I don't know if Carrick wants to do that because actually, in fact, if you notice that there's one article they were saying that how Carrick was saying. I don't think it was him saying that exactly, but he said that Oli didn't listen to their advice on the tactical
Ah,
change.
yes,
But
yes.
again, there's this one article, so I don't know whether is it just the clickbait or
No, I'm glad
someone
you
trying
brought
to
that
say
up.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying that they didn't Oli didn't want to listen. Like they say, okay,
Mm,
play Donny, no, play Fred. They say
mm.
play Matish, play Mata, no, play Sancho, right? Lingard, play Lingard, no. I
Yeah,
have to
they gave
play
a lot of
Rashford.
advice, but Oli didn't take. But again, I mean, the guy is
Don't know
left
how.
already, lah. So you can
Yeah,
say whatever you want to say, lah.
honestly. Thank
Yeah.
you for your survey. So I think is that it. Now we need to get into I think predictions. Amazing grace. Let me test my mic's sound for singing. How
Sweet
sweet the sound
sound.
of a
We harmonize with
rest
you.
like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Face, 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 why?
Oh, give it up, man.
Grazie,
Singing Manchester.
grazie, 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 grazie million. So I hope to be saying grazie for a win on Monday morning. I don't think I can watch. I'm working. Hey, wait, cousin Roy doesn't work, man. So shit lah. All the predictions a bit silly because I'm going with my heart.
If I'm going with my heart, okay. I'm just gonna go with my heart, and I'm going to go with not going to go with my brain, but go with my heart. I will give MU a 2-1 win.
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give Manchester United a 2-1. Yeah, all the while I've been giving 0-0. Cannot lah. They're gonna let in a goal. I will go. I'll go 2-1 as well lah. I think it's gonna be a draw. 1-all draw, but I'm going for a 2-1 win, man. I don't
Let's
care.
go for it, man.
It's a 2-1 win. It's a 2-1 win that's going to happen. And I also so 2-1, 2-1 both of us. Now I want to know how you guys are doing really quickly on your fancy. I'm sucking it big time. So some of the changes that I most likely will have to do this week, I see it's points 5 killed it. Whatever. So should I put Rudiger captain this week? When he put him, he didn't. And didn't the changes didn't work for me. I don't know why. Freaking stupid ass game. So now, as far as
Oh,
transfers
61
go,
points. Not bad.
yeah, I. So now, as far as transfers goes, keeping Shaw since we're letting in goals all the time doesn't seem a good fit. Even
Mhm.
keeping Ronaldo, not even sure whether he's scoring goals. I feel for the channel to keep Ronaldo, but at the same time, dropping Ronaldo will free up so much money. Free up so much money that I can get
Yeah.
a real solid defender. What do you think?
Yeah, I think what you can do is I think you can drop short. I mean, but you only have one free transfer, so maybe this week you drop one. No, let's choose one to drop.
Drop
What
Ronaldo?
do you want to do it?
No, man. You know what? Screw it. Ronaldo is always going to stay there. So we're going to look for a
Yeah.
defender today. And I think one of the defenders that we need, I need to get one, the
How much
proper
you
one.
left?
Wow,
How much
Williams
you
went
left?
down. 7.
7.
I can't believe Williams'
Okay.
price actually went down.
Which
It
which one?
went to
Who?
3.9. I never seen
The guy,
3.9 before.
the
Freaking
guy is not
ridiculous.
playing, bro. He's not
Unreal.
playing at all, man.
Unreal tournament.
Okay.
So we dropped Shaw. I think it has to be Reece James, and I'm sad that he's playing against Manchester this week. But I'm looking to the future, either that or Cancelo.
I
And
will. I mean,
Cresswell,
you already have a Rudiger there. So do you want to go for
yeah,
another Chelsea defender, or
shit,
maybe you want to
man.
spread it out and maybe get um Cresswell? He's doing well.
I know a lot of people were dropping Livramento because I think they were saying I don't know why they were dropping Livramento lately. Is it because the fixtures? Oh, no wonder.
Oh, the
Okay,
lot of
so
red
that's
there,
why
man.
he's dropped.
What about Cresswell, man? Cresswell.
Cresswell, huh? Thomas
Mm.
Cresswell.
Because
Let's see how.
he's a left back. Oh yeah, you already have three West Ham
Oh,
players.
City. Oh, do I?
You
Two.
have
Okay,
Antonio
he's playing
and
City.
Benrahma. He will be the third. Yeah,
I think most likely I might have to take this fella.
Cancelo. Okay, lah, I mean he's consistently getting goals and in. Oh,
Oh, but the next game against West Ham, if you really play this, yeah, man, what a screw up. All the players you want to take are playing
do you
against
have
top.
enough money for Van Dijk?
I do, I
Oh,
do.
why did
Six
you go
point
for him?
seven.
But
Yeah, I
again,
guess just get Van
Liverpool's
Dijk.
defense.
They're
Yeah,
playing
actually,
West Ham. Yeah.
hmm.
Oh no, they're playing Southampton. I think it's
Okay
a
lah.
no brainer already lah. Okay, Van
Oh,
Dijk is
now your
in.
defense is looking solid.
Now it's looking solid, man. This is a proper defense. So make the transfers, confirm no free hit one game, and then now I got to set this properly. Change this guy for Van Dijk, obviously. So 3. Townsend against Brentford. Newcastle must play. City most likely no need to play. So I can put Antonio. Won't score also. Won't score,
just,
I
just,
doubt.
just leave it lah.
Yeah, just leave it lah.
Just leave it lah. Actually, yeah.
So
How about Tony? Let's look at Tony. How is his performance, man?
yeah, he did well the previous game because I think he scored one goal. A goal score, he scored a goal. Because 3-3, that's why he
Ah,
scored. So
but
if not, I don't think he will be a good contributor. But yeah,
you want to
sorry.
trade lah. Switch with Antonio lah. I feel.
Because Antonio playing against City, don't know whether he'll score.
True also. It's going to be
See,
a
like he
tough
hasn't
game,
scored
right?
in a tough game. Those fellas will
Yeah,
close him down. Like
he lost
Nasib.
his shooting boots already, man.
If Nasib boleh lah, let's say the last time he scored, lama 3 games he scored. Yeah, I think City will
Against
be hard.
Spurs, yeah. It's a big Spurs, yeah.
So Tony scored last week. So I'm hoping he does another one. Let's see lah. Since he's playing, what's their face?
He did quite
Everton.
well against Liverpool. So who knows?
So I'll
The
leave
fight
these
for-
two.
Yeah.
But I mean, no choice here because between the both, one playing Chelsea, one playing City. I'm definitely going to go for Arnold. Like, get the hell out.
Yeah.
Rudiger can't be the vice captain. So if Salah doesn't play, my vice captain probably have to be this guy.
Gallagher.
Solid.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 points again last week. Should I put Townsend? Oh, I can't. No choice. If I no, Townsend has to be in lah.
Nah. Williams is not playing, so it's a waste.
Okay, so let's save the team. I need to learn how to use bench boost one of these days. Your team has been saved. Let me just refresh because he screwed up with me last week. He didn't save.
Okay,
So 1,
saved.
2, 3, Captain Salah. So yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a full boat today. We had a fantasy.
Solid team.
Yep. We have Ralf Rangnick back in the house. We have my killer team here. There's a quick look at the league. I'm number 1 in my heart, so I don't give a shit what you all say. Number 8 here, Riders of Rohan, almost catching
Oh
up
my
to him.
god, please I don't go look at my team.
Yeah, man, you dropped badly here. 39.
Bad, man.
Did you make any changes this week?
Actually I did. Oh yeah, Chilwell is out. Damn.
Oh, Chilwell's out. Expected back 15 Jan. Oh, you might have
crap.
to
I
swap.
have to change it. Oh, so he's not going to start against
He's
MU.
not gonna start.
Yay.
Okay, so somebody else will be there. Okay, good. So we got a chance to score now.
Damn.
Yeah, Captain Ronaldo was not bad.
One is bad game.
Yeah, I think
I
you.
better go and switch my team, man.
Yeah, how many transfers you have?
I need to check. I can't remember how many transfers I got.
Yeah, I think most likely you might have to drop Chilwell. Yeah, your midfield's
Definitely
okay.
gonna drop him because he's gonna be out for more than a month. He's gonna waste
Yeah,
space, man.
poor guy. Didn't know what happened. What do you have? Knee injury. Oh, that's sad.
Oh damn, that's bad.
Okay. I wish him the best. Let him come. A good player, a decent player.
Yeah,
I think
decent
Gray
player.
also is still keeping him. Sorry.
Decent player, but what a waste.
Yeah, what a waste. He was scoring goals. So Huang good, Ronaldo good.
Apparently, I think City wanted to offer for Huang. Is it? I think there's some rumors going on.
Wow.
So
I
I know
wonder-
one big team is certainly looking for him. I was like, sure, no.
I wonder what kind of move there. Whether it's this one. Oh, okay, man. Matthew says it's a 2-2 draw tomorrow. Okay, Matthew, we
Mhm.
got you. Matthew, this is second 2-2 draw, I think, but I got you. It's realistic. It's a realistic one. All right. Hey, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm trying to get 200 likes, 200 followers. Anybody out there, I would really appreciate your help. We hear you all about having a good time, baby. We ain't going to take nothing serious. The football club is in crisis, and we are here to talk about it. My avenue is open for anyone, whether you're a Manchester United fan or not. It does not matter. We only want to talk about football. Once again, I want to thank my bro Junsen. Junsen, thanks for joining me, bro. I'll see you tomorrow at the wedding. I'll come and pick your ass up.
All right, man.
And until next time, I shall see you all at another episode of